Oh, Mr. Owl, it looks like we have guests. Hi there, I'm Mrs. Hauser. Mr. Owl and I are so excited you are here today. We cannot wait to start learning math with you. In fact, today I am wondering about things that are exactly the same and things that are not exactly the same. But before we get started, I like to pour myself a cup of tea. So gather your supplies and I will meet you at the desk. A lot of people think that math is just about numbers, but you and I know better, don't we? One of the things math is about is patterns, and they actually help us make good sense of the world. To understand patterns, I have to be able to determine if things are exactly the same or a little bit different. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look at my trains. Can you tell your teacher what you notice about my trains? Did you notice the color of my trains? Are my trains exactly the same color? No, they are a little bit different. How about the size? Do all of my trains look like they're the same size? Yes, I think they are. Now, tell your teacher, what can I do to make my trains exactly the same? Did you say, take out my blue train and put in a red train? You're right. Now my trains are exactly the same color and exactly the same size. Let's try that again with some different counters. I have before me some bears. Now, tell your teacher, what do you notice about my bears? Are my bears all the same color? Yes, they are, but are my bears all the same size? No, one is a little bit smaller. Now, tell your teacher, what can I do to make my bears exactly the same? Did you say take out my little bear and put in a big bear? You're right. That's exactly what I can do. Now, my bears are exactly the same size and the same color. They are exactly the same. Let's continue practicing exactly the same and a little bit different in our textbook. You grab your textbook and I'll grab mine. To start our lesson in our book, let's take a look at what we see. I see ocean animals. Can you count how many animals you see in your book and tell your teacher the answer? Good job! Now, as we look in our picture, I want you to find animals that are the same. To start, I'm going to start with the dolphins because they're the biggest. I see two dolphins. They are the same. But can we say the dolphins are exactly the same? No, we can't. One dolphin is facing left and the other dolphin is facing right. And to me, this bottom dolphin looks a little bit smaller. So they are the same, but they are not exactly the same. Can you find animals that are exactly the same? I can. I see the seahorses. To me, the seahorses look exactly the same. They look to be the same color and the same size. And they're facing the same direction. So we can say they are exactly the same. What else is in our book? Oh, down at the bottom, I see the sea stars. Do you see any that look exactly the same? I do. I see these two biggest sea stars. They look exactly the same. But what else is there? There's another sea star next to it, right there. Is that little sea star exactly the same as the two other sea stars? Tell your teacher why or why not it is exactly the same. If you said it's not exactly the same because it's too small, you're right. The size is not the same, so we can't say they are exactly the same. What else do you see on this page? Oh, I see the color green. Do you see anything green on this page? I see a fish, a larger fish, and some plants at the bottom. Are those animals exactly the same? No, they have the same color, but they're not exactly the same shape. But down at the bottom, look at the plants. Do you think any of those plants could be exactly the same? Tell your teacher what you think. I think the first two plants look exactly the same to me, but I'm not sure about the third plant. What do you think? Let's look at our purple fish. Does he look exactly the same as any other fish on our page? No, he doesn't. But he does have something in common that is the same with other fish. Can you tell your teacher what you think it is? If you said the way he's looking, you're right. The purple fish is looking down, and look at this seahorse up here. He's looking down too. So to me, they look the same, but can we say they are exactly the same? No, they're not. There are a lot more ways we can talk about this page. I want you to tell your teacher 3 more things you notice on our page. Mr. Owl and I are so glad that you were here today. We had so much fun with you. Do you remember what I wondered about when we first started? I wondered about things that were exactly the same and things that are not exactly the same. But the most important question is, what do you wonder? See you next time.